Ah, shit. Yo, welcome to another Skyblue Simulation stream. Skyblue aka Drew. We are streaming. We're going to be doing a flight while we still have ATC online. And I hope they just went offline. Jesus Christ. Alright, nevertheless, let's just do let's do this flight. We've committed to it. So, it is going to be a flight in Norway. We are coming from Oslo, and we're going to Bergen. So it's just 175 miles out to the west, and that's disappointing. But well, let's go ahead and do the preparations for departure. Wonder where I could have flown instead. Still could have flown to Europe. Well, whatever. Tough luck. Let's go and get started. So, safety exterior inspection, chocks, APU, area, and landing gear doors. Okay, this is Sierra Echo Romeo, Uniform Bravo. Looks like my stream is lagging. Okay. Parking brake on, engines off, weather panel off, auto. Gear down, wipers off, batteries 25.6, shown power on, 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's wait for these things to initialize. Let's take a look quickly at the briefing charts. Noise abatement procedures. Nothing more than an ADP though. APU must not exceed 5 minutes. So pretty much we do need to use fixed air and fixed electricity. Okay. OVP, routing guidance, parking. Continued. Stop bar malfunction. Adapt. DCL. A2C clearance. TOBT. Departure. Startup and pushback. This is bay number. What is this? Bay 81. Okay. Anything special? No, not really. Okay. Okay. Line up more than 90 degrees. Okay. Not too bad. Okay, airport info. So we can get ourselves a nice intersection departure if required. Maybe from Bravo 6. Parking stands. We're at 81. Okay. And ILS whiskey. Alright. Let's remove that for now. Alright, charts are set. And let me do a self radio check on VADSIM before we do anything else. Check. Oh god, I'm lagging. Uh-oh, hold on. Check. Yeah, I think my internet isn't functioning so well now. I don't know. Alright, APU fire test. Alright, APU will be delayed on the start. Cold. I think you have a lot of passengers today. So Norm. Okay. So 320, 251 neo CFM LEAP engines. Current database. see, hold on. Looks like I need to restart Sim App Pro. Ugh. It did not start well. Or hold on, guys. Let me just restart WinWing. Sim App Pro. Stand by. Hold on, guys. A bit of a technical issue right now. The button and the axis are synchronized. Are you sure about that? Although the button is working. Okay, hold on. Let me just shut this down. WinWing. Alright. 1, 2. There we go. WinWing's activating. Sim App Pro. Alright. Turn this on again. Okay. Alright, let's have WinWing initialize this. Simulation initialization phase. The game variables are registered. What? Okay. Let's remove this again. Sim App Pro. Alright, good. It's something with the MCDU, guys, so maybe I'll just... Or... Program initialization phase. Oh my god, why? Stop. Yeah, I'm just turning off and on wind wing. Hold on. Yes, a bit of a technical issue I have with my hardware. No, you know what? Let's just do this. So FMGC at Sue. Ugh. In it, so it's gonna be ENG. Well, hold on. Let me just clear the message. ENGM / ENBR. I believe the alternate is ENZV. Flight number is Scandinavian 267. Alright, recall, check any messages, everything's normal. You check the tech log, MELs, plane CDLs as well, OEBs, and aircraft configuration summary. We'll have an OEB where we need to set this to 100 when we're not using it. And then aircraft configuration summary, we'll set it up. We'll just set it aside and sign off on it on the walk around. Preliminary performance computation. So here's what we're gonna do. MCDU. Why aren't you working? Okay, hold on. Oh my god. It's the preliminary load sheet. Sim App Pro. Alright, let's just board the passengers now. So start boarding.
Boarding started.
And let's get the fuel on board. We were expecting 4,000. We're gonna do a slow refuel. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay. Uh-oh.
Cargo loading completed.
Okay. Alright. Alright, whatever. So let's get the MCDU, ATSU, AOC, departure ATIS, and also we can get our pre-departure clearance. Gate is 81. Information, what is current now? Golf is current. ENGM. And we'll send that out. There we go. Alright, I got my MCDU up. Okay, there. So we need the weather. Let's just look at our received messages. We do need to calculate our preliminary performance computation. Okay. So 19 left. Okay. 19 left is pretty close. And if you do look at the intersections, we can see that 19 left. We can get a shift of 4, 2, 942. Okay. Sorry, 942. Today's wind is 0906. But we can put a something weaker, minus. Okay, temperature is 13. QNH 996. Takeoff weight. Estimate is going to be 65.7. Air conditioning on. Yeah, we can do flex 2. Sorry, flex 72 and config 2. Okay. Oh, are we done refueling? That's good. Company message. Alright. PDC. Okay, we'll process that for later. We'll have that printed now though. So, yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, anyway, doors, cockpit oxygen pressure, hydraulics, check quantity, engine, we'll check that oil. Okay, I got it. Alright. Love just like indicated, some spoilers, parking brake is on, and acupress on green, so to amber. Emergency equipment, so gloves, life jackets, crash axe, smoke, goggles and others, portable fire extinguishers, oxygen mask, flashlights, escape ropes, circuit breaker panels, overhead and back, and rainfall gauge, external walk around done by the PM or whoever. Okay, CVR test. Okay, captain, strobe lights auto, nav lights 1. And cockpit ground, confirm refueling is complete. It is complete. Okay, seatbelts on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is also complete because it's now 4,500 as well, which I ordered. Ooh, fan load sheet. Oh, shit, what's this? Clearance confirmed. Okay, good. Auto, elec, batteries 1 and 2 off and on. Very good. Engine 1 fire test. Engine 2 fire test. Norm. PA. Okay. It's 9906. We can set that here. Anti-skid on, timer is reset. By the way, it is 46 on the minute, so we'll do that instead. Oh, there's no more ATC. Well, there's no event, so I know what I got into. Cockpit door test. I'm gonna say let's test. So there's no fault light here. We do need to be aware of that. T-skid norm. Sorry, switching norm. Thrust levers. Idle parking brake on. We got the squawk code. What is it? 5637. Alright, let's tune in the tower. He's 118305.
Advice 3122.8, bye-bye.
Okay.
Advance altitude decimal, thank you for survival,
Plan, maybe range 20.
X72 Charlie Norfolk ATC, Mont Advice 3122.8, bye-bye.
Okay, cost index.
122.8, November 72 Charlie, bye-bye.
By the way, what does the route say? Okay. 19 right.
Scandinavian 277, intersection Alpha 7 is available for departure if you'd like.
Oh, he's offering intersection.
FD to go to Alpha 7, Scandinavian 277. Scandinavian 277, continue taxi November to holding point Alpha 7.
Alpha 6, 5, 2...
Continue to Alpha 7, Scandinavian 277.
Sorry, Alpha 6, 5...
Garden 1 Tower, god kväll, Scandinavian 77 kilos, stand 26, information hotel, request for clearance to Copenhagen.
Oh, I can do flaps 1, very good.
Scandinavian 77 kilo tower, hello, information, Golf is now current, clear to Copenhagen, Oxet to Charlie departure, runway 19 left, initial climb 7,000 feet, squawk 3466.
300.
We'll fetch Golf and
okay, cruise temperature somewhere right here.
Charlie from 19 left, initially 7,000 and 33466, Scandinavian 77 kilo.
The ground temp is
77 kilo, reback correct.
Ground temp is 13. What's the first tropopause? 316. Wind. Okay.
Boarding passenger completed.
Alright. Yeah, the final load sheet later on.
5 Delta Papa, taxi stand 13 via
19
kilo.
right. Says 19 right. At lap 7 Delta.
Scandinavian 277 via Alpha 7, line up and wait for runway 19 right.
Line up and wait, run 9 right.
So looking at the SID, 7 Delta. Okay. 442, 616, 619 out left. Okay. Oh shit, there's no airways. It's Ageku. B-sewer.
Oslo Tower, go back to Bergen, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, stand 20 information Golf, request I for clearance to Haugesund.
First, Scandinavian 277, winds 9 or correction 09 or 6 degrees, 6 knots from 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Scandinavian 277.
Alternate, it's going to be 17.
Nordic 9 or Bravo Hotel, hello, tower, information Golf is now current, clear to Haugesund.
So both.
At lap 7 Delta departure, runway 19 right, initial climb 7,000 feet, squawk 6524.
Zulu 17. Sorry,
Runway
Stavanger.
19 right,
No, Stavanger.
Atlas 7 departure, and
so
initial climb 7,000 feet, squawk 6524, Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel.
Nordic 9 Bravo Hotel, reback correct.
All above. Okay, good.
Tower, Carcolux 126, request taxi.
Just in
able to
case.
depart from intersection Alpha 7.
Carcolux 126,
Roger. Taxi, holding point Alpha 7, runway 19 right via Mike.
Can it be?
Taxi to runway, to
Okay,
holding point
what's the
Alpha
final
7,
load sheet
runway
say?
19 right via Mike. Carcolux 126.
It's 1.7. I don't trust the minus 1.0.
Tower, got to be asked,
CG is
1465 with
30.0.
information Golf requesting clearance to Copenhagen. First, Scandinavian 277, offered right, you see monitor device free, bye bye.
Perfect. Alright.
Going to
So this
122, just my taxi service.
65.7.
Scandinavian 1465, tower, hello, information
We do
Golf
need
is
to
now
recalculate.
correct, cleared to Copenhagen, Oxet 6 Delta departure, runway 19 right.
CG
Initial
is
climb 7,000 feet, squawk 6057.
30.2.
Cleared to Copenhagen, Oxet 6 Delta departure,
So
on the right.
heavier.
Initial
So
climb 7,000, squawk 6057,
right,
Scandinavian 1465.
525.
Scandinavian
That's
1465, reback correct.
0.2. Like 72. V1. Just say it's just 146. 146. 148. Today's transition altitude is 7,000. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Nordic 5 Delta. Roger, bye bye.
Prague, it's ENGM-19 left. Sorry, 19 right. Okay. Alright. Glare shield check. Chronos reset. Set QNH. Set FDs on. Constraints. Nav range 20. And VR1 and 2. Speed dashes, heading VS. Altitude. So it does say 7,000. And VS dashes. Copy the ground, headsets off, oxygen mask test. Landing elevation, auto, 70 feet, size of the aircraft is normal. Fuel on board, and IRS aligned. By the way, 5637. Alright, ready for departure briefing? You are? Okay then. Okay. Okay, departing Oslo, runway 19 right, add lap 7 Delta departure. That's chart 10-3 Charlie 14th March 25 effective 20th March. Transition altitude 7,000. The MSA, B2A will be 8,000. There's more to the west side, so just in case, you know, we go direct.
F19 right.
Weather, obviously it's raining outside. Anything we've missed here? No showers in vicinity, so might have to taxi a bit slower.
And then 77 kilo for pushback,
sure...
advisory 122.8, tower is closing, bye bye.
Oh, tower's closing. Yeah, and then we don't want to scare, right?
For pushback, monitor advisory 122.8, tower is closing, bye bye.
And right now we're at stand 81.
It's going 1465, tower is closing, monitor advisory 122.8, bye bye.
And then
122, it's gonna live at 1465.
For the departure.
Rolex 126, wind 09, 0 degree 6 knots from wing 19 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, taking off running 19 right, calculated Alpha 6, flaps 1, trim up 0.2, flex 72, V1146, V146, V148. Reduction and acceleration altitude is 2,180 feet. So, passing S speed, call flap 0, accelerate to, it seems like 230 knots. Which is, I think it's probably about 400 or 500 feet. Oh, any DP2s used during climb out. I just saw that on the chart right now. So we're gonna have to actuate that. 690 plus 8, that's gonna be 1490. Alright, any DP2. And that's pretty much it. That's our briefing. Any questions? None. Alright. Sorry, I got a message from the controller. Questions? No? This departure briefing is complete. Cockpit preparation checklist. Readiness to move. Fuel quantity 4,480 kilograms. Balance. Seatbelts on. Nav. Barrack. QNH 996 set. QNH 996. Preparation check is complete. Okay, cockpit to ground. Connect the tug.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
And we'll turn on the APU right now. Alright, starting APU. 122.8. Wow, no ATC. Great. Let me do a PA before we set off. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, aboard this Scandinavian Air Services or Scandinavian Air System flight.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to commence.
Welcome aboard Scandinavian or SAS Flight 267, bound from Oslo to Bergen. Today's flight time, just very short, 45 minutes, cruising at 30,000 feet. And looking at today's weather here on our route maps, we are expecting a slightly bumpy ride throughout the flight. So we might have the seatbelt on for the duration of the flight. It does depend though if we do get if we can climb above the bumpy air. Always keep your seatbelts on regardless of the status of the seatbelt sign. For now, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. We'll get back to you as we get closer to Bergen. Once again, aboard this Scandinavian Air Service flight, welcome aboard. Top of the ground, clear to disconnect general power, and confirm our air cart's connected. None now? Okay, good. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Disconnect. Doors are closed. Nothing else connected. Push back tug. Jetway should be disconnected as well. Alright, let's go. This is Gardermoen traffic. Gardermoen traffic, Scandinavian 267 at stand 81. 320neo will be pushing back facing north. Planning runway 19 right at Alpha 6, Gardermoen. Am I on? Nose, steering, disconnect, slides on, thrust levers idle, parking brake on. 4-star checklist. Brake on, take out space to thrust. B1146, B106, B148, flex 72. This is closed. On. Complete. Copy the ground, confirm all doors closed and locked. Right, cleared for pushback, facing north, running 19 right.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Okay. Here.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All doors check closed, brakes released, off blocks 5, 6.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Roger, we'll start engine straight away. Select your ignition. Okay, no amber crosses, bleed air, left side. Engine 1, start. Alright, here we go. Engine 2, start. Land speed 0, no movement. Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Roger. Okay, avail. PF, engine will sector norm. PM will start their flow. Okay, anti-ice. We don't need it now, maybe later. PM, arm shoulders, rudder trim, flaps. 1, and set trim. Sorry, set trim to 30.3%. Which is already there. Okay, status. Otherwise normal. Top of ground, engine start completely clear to disconnect.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thanks, bye. Installs and prints received after start checklist and TS off. Your status. Check pitch trim. 30.3%. Trim neutral after start checks complete. Go to more traffic. Scandinavian 267. Taxiing to runway 198, holding point Alpha 6 via Romeo Victor Alpha 6, full short 198. Good one. Okay, left side. Let's do a check. Flight control check as we move out. Rudder. Right. Neutral. Alright. Brake check. F0. Wiper slow. Alright, give me a departure confirmation briefing. So PM will say something like 198 Alpha 6, straight out climb to 400 feet. Or end of runway, whichever later. Max 230 knots on that turn, and then right turn to Golf Mike 442. Climb Blue Nav, Blue and FD2. Check departure, taxi checklist. Cabin crew, please be seated for the takeoff. So checklist. Checked. Config 1+F. Here on and auto. Select here. Norm. Takeoff no. I think this is Victor. Clear left. Okay, I just want to see if there's any traffic in the area. Okay, where are we? I see a terminal there. We're crossing November. This is Yankee. Yankee? No, it's not. Oh, it's. I'm over here. Okay. Why am I lagging? Papa 1, Papa. Alright, let's check the TRA. Garden 1 traffic, Scandinavian 267, runway 19er right, we'll line up and wait via intersection Alpha 6, got it. Okay, runway 19er at Alpha 6 confirmed, no stop bar. Auto checklist. Runway 19er at Alpha 6. TARA into on, left check is completed. Runway clear. And approach clear. Okay, let's go. Got more traffic advisors, Scandinavian 267, taking off runway 19er right, intersection Alpha 6, westbound departure. Clear for takeoff, runway 19 right at Alpha 6. Ready? Alright. Takeoff. Command Flex 72 SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Thrust set. Knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Nav. Wipers off. Plus climb, all blue auto first. Plus climb. Flap 0.
Speed checked flap 0.
Spoilers.
2000.
That's some terrain. I will continue contact level 200. Set flight level 200.
2000 blue.
like how everyone's taking Alpha 7 and I'm taking Alpha 6. I'm like, okay. If you guys want to do that, sure. Yeah, there's some margin there in like V1. Like 3,000 feet remaining. Okay, 5,000 feet, consider seatbelt cycle. Let's kind of shake a ceiling clouds, let's delete that. Alright, set standard. Now check the difference. Autopilot 1. Alright. Passing 10,000. Let's keep the seatbelts on. We'll just retract. This guy gets EFIS Airport. Airport. Read Prague. It's optimal level 366 from max level 390. GPS primary, XC high. They've switched over to runway 35 instead of 17. So we'll do that instead. So what is the runway if we switch over to 35? Actually that. Alpha. That was supposed to be 35. Now let's continue to come to level 300. Level 300 blue. We're reporting today. Alright, seatbelt cycle and off. So first of all, the 3.5 is in use. I do need to get the weather for that. Atsu AOC, weather ATIS, Qatar. Wind is 3209, yeah. A runway change is warranted, obviously. First of all, let me do the flight plan first. Arrival, 35 Whiskey, PESIP, 3 Prop, Go Did, non-insert. Okay, does the flight plan make sense? Oh yeah, the stupid point merch thing. So from RATTEC, let's just go to GoDid. It makes sense, it makes sense. Be gone. There we go. Alright. So landing performance. Seatbelts. Three, 5. What are the ones again? (3209) 14999. Landing weight today is 0.7 minus, so 64.6. No reverse credit, just in case. And low should be good. Unless you want medium, because it's cold anyway. Oh, by the way, anti-ice on. Let's check our work. Red nav for long nav today, so no need for that one. So other, it's 3209. And wind, sorry, 14999 minus 35 Whiskey. That would be 364. Finish on by ATC, so I'll just put 8,000. 80. Secondary, just in case we lose the ILS, you can always do a 3-5 Zulu with SLS. Oh shit. By the way, are we gonna go out of this cloud base or no? Oh wow, okay, no. I don't think so. I'll call it star. Okay, let's do a very Alpiers. You ready for a quick briefing? You are? Okay, here we go. So Arriving Bergen, runway 35, pass up 3 Papa, connects to Goated for the ILS Whiskey 35. Transition level is 80 and BTA 6000. Highest terrain northeast is 5,500. Localizer Bravo Golf 110.5. Final approach course is 350. Excuse me. 350. We have Prague. It's going to be NBR 35. Approach. Okay. Yeah. Minimums is 364. 7.4 DME Bravo Golf, which is what is Bravo Golf? It's not an NDB, is it? Oh no, it's the localizer. 2,500 feet. That's where the final approach point is. And missed approach, just in case. So we do come from Godid and then Adaba to join the localizer. Missed approach is climb track 350 to Erdav. Enter holding at 3,000. Expect vectoring. Weather. What's the weather like in Bergen? Nothing too significant. The weather's significant up here rather than down there. Operational, so low auto brakes. Brake low blue. We could do max reverse. And landing distance 1263. So that's gonna place us somewhere to vacate Alpha 5. And then we'll go to the terminal via Yankee. Entry Echo, most likely. Extra fuel is 0.7 tons for 20 minutes. Questions? No, this arrival briefing is complete. You have controls, I'll do the PA. Ladies and gentlemen from Flight Tech, your captain Sky Blue speaking. So we're in a bumpy ride right now, but we are starting our descent down into Bergen. We'll be arriving at about 47 minutes past this current hour. That's about 20 minutes from now. And for the cabin crew, that would be 15 minutes from now. Weather's pretty good in Bergen. Temperature is 14 degrees Celsius, some slight winds coming out from northwest. I'd like to thank you for choosing Scandinavian Air System, SAS, and the Sky Blue Simulations for a trip to Bergen today, even though we have other options. Whether transiting through your final destination is Bergen, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of the flight. We'll hope to see you another Scandinavian or a Sky Blue flight. Till then, we'll see ya. Cabin crew, 15 minutes to landing. Alright, let's say I have control, you have comms. Let's say we've been given 10,000. Flight level 100 blue. Descent all blue. Here we go. I'm going to roll and add now. First idle. That's weird. Oh shoot. Now at max FPS. Hold on. How huge are the clouds here? Holy crap. Damn. We're 20 above. No, you think I did everything very quickly. almost there. Almost. Alright, let's go farther down to flight level 80. Flight level 080, blue terrain. Okay, 10 above, approach checklist. RXC high, check. Approach checklist, yeah, seatbelts. Norm, QNH, whole checklist set paragraph, sorry. That looks like at least a rat tag first. Speed. Alright, there you go. We are almost done. Okay, and they're gonna give us a nice little direct. Let's do it ourselves. Okay, direct goaded. Direct goaded for green points and send 4,000. And goaded, we're clear for the ILS. Okay, final 040 blue. Just title, descent all blue. Okay, set QNH. About 10,100. Now check no difference. Resume checklist. Barref. QNH 999er. Alright, good. Oh, we're out of the weather. I don't see any visible moisture. Alright, air cleared. Bergen traffic advisory Scandinavian 267, 19er miles southeast ILS Whiskey, runway 35. Bergen. Face down. Okay, 1/2 speed brakes. And 2,500. Okay, if I resume checklist at Barref QNH 1999. 5 above, you boost for the guy for arrival. Here we go. Like 2 brakes. Bridge phase activated at LS Whiskey 35. Flaps 1.
Speed checked flaps 1.
Okay, Bravo Golf identified on normal sensing cleared Dallas Whiskey 35. Red slope blue 35. Blue speed low. Flaps 2.
Speed checked flaps 2.
Fledgland traffic advisory Scandinavian 267, 10 mile final, runway 35 Fledgland. That's slope star. Just approach set 3000. Set.
2,500.
Check. Battery dual. Here we go. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked flaps full.
Landing checklist. Oh, landing no blue. Lisland Traffic Advisory, Scandinavian 267, short finalist, runway 35 flash level. Alright. Disconnecting autopilot, manual flight. Cat 1. Check. Check.
100 above. 400.
Check.
Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
Braking. Pleasant traffic, Scandinavian 267, vacated runway 35 and taxiing to terminal Pleasant. The left side. Okay, pilot monitoring. landing checklist. Cheer off. Alright. That was a good flight. Always a good flight. Let's turn here. Let's go here. Okay, visual docking guidance system, A3, oh shoot. A320. Brake on. On. 1.36, very nice. Okay, 10%, beacon lights off. Parking checklist. Brake set, is off, lights off, fuel pumps off. Parking checklist complete. Alright. Let's go check the replay. Let me just put the landing lights down to off. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1.35. That looks good to me. Seriously? Alright, let's go. Yeah. Come on. Seriously? If it takes this long to load, I'm not gonna do the replays anymore. Seriously. Like, oh my gosh, so long, it takes too long. There we go. Oh, very nice. Nice. It's straight down the middle too. Nice. Ah, come on. Let us. Nice. Oh, nice. Alright, last replay will be this one because I'm like so much lag right now. Alright guys, Skyblue here, K Drew. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you guys are on the road. Stay safe, stay healthy, peace.